Hey guys, welcome back to a brand new video, and today, as per usual, we're going to be doing some more competitive battles. So this guy, he's actually close to number one, so they just reset the board, so it's going to be an interesting battle. And looking at his team, he doesn't really have much to start setting up, but I can tell that he has a Mega Manetric, he has an Uber, he might even have Libero Cinderace, and he has a Shaman, which is going to be scary. I'm going to just start off with Sableye because I want to get that off in Mega form. So let's see what he begins with. If it's a strong special attack, yeah, okay. I'm probably going to go for the Protect, and then I'm going to switch out because I don't really want Sableye having to take an Air Slash too much. So let's just go for that quick Protect. And the good thing is Excadrill overall is pretty decent check to Shaman. It's not amazing, but you know, it's the best thing I have to fight Shaman. Shaman is really just, you know, it's really bad against my team, or it's really good against my team. It's really bad for me to have to face, and that doesn't even make sense. Why did Protect not work there? But it looks like he's going for the Air Slash, so the best play here is probably this Toxapex. Hopefully get that Toxic off, because if I can get a Toxic off, then that Shaman will be on a timer with the Air Slash spam. Yeah, Air Slash does crazy high damage, especially against Toxapex. Look, that is a lot of damage right there. So I'm gonna get that Toxic off. Oh man, this is gonna be a pain. This is bad. Actually, this is gonna be quite the inconvenience. It's horrible. Like I hate this because I can't do much against it. That's the reality. Herb Power. No. Oh man, that's actually tragic. I just lost Toxapex. That's like my best Pokemon here. It's my best friend. I can't believe this. Oh, I hope he goes Herb Power again. That would really, really be great. Thank you. Alright, and now I can get that Rapid Spin off. I mean, maybe I shouldn't have gone for the Rock Slide, but now I have that element of pressure. So I could go for Stub Rock, but I'm just going to Rock Slide right here. Oh, okay, never mind. He still outspeeds. This is bad, bruh. I'm getting swept. I'm getting swept right now, bruh, by the Shaman. Yeah, this is, like, normally I'd have Chansey, but Chansey really can't do much here. I hope Melodic can take this hit. If not, it's going to be terrible for me. Alright, perfect. Probably shouldn't have done this from the start. Really, not going to lie, but, you know, it is what it is. I've really, really fallen apart now because of this one Shaman. It's really, really destroyed my team. And now I just have Tango and Sableye, and I have Volcarona. Those are like my last checks. Volcarona is probably going to be the most important Pokemon here, because if I want any chances of getting back, that's probably going to be my best bet. So he's gone to Cinderace, and I don't really know what I can do here. So if I want to go to Volcarona, he still has that Fire Stab, which is going to do pretty high damage. And Sableye, it could be a good check, but I think I'm going to have to sacrifice my Melodic here, and this might even be Libero. Oh man, that is actually bad. It's just a standard Cinderace though, but I'm gonna try and get that sweep in. I hope he doesn't have a rock move. I don't think Cinderace does get rock moves. I think it's like Psychic, Steel at best, so. Alright, great. I don't even know if Pyro Ball is a physical or special move. Let me actually look that up. I think it's a physical move, but you know, I do not know about that. So this is why I'm going to be checking it. It is a physical move, 120 base power. It's actually crazy, I'm not going to lie. Doesn't seem like something I want to stay in for, so I'm probably going to go for the Savage Spin Out. Or I could even go for the Bug Buzz and take the risk, but I don't know if I really want to do that. Yeah, I'm going to go for the Savage Spin Out and just get Cinderace out of the game. I don't know what else he has. I think he has some more checks too. But like Cinderace, I mean, I could have really gone for another Quiver Dance, but I don't think that's a good idea, honestly. Because this could even be a Focus Sash, and, you know, I don't want to take that risk, so. Alright, great. I don't even know if the Z-move was necessary there. But, you know, I think it's better to try using it than not using it at all. And now we're in an even playing field. It's 4-4 at this point, but I lost a lot of my cores. Like, Toxapex is incredibly important. And then, whatever the other one, Excadrill, yeah. Excadrill isn't really as important, but it's still a really good Pokemon to have because it's a very strong physical attacker, so losing it is never going to be great. So I don't think this Manectric can really do much against Volcarona. He could go for a Thunder Wave, but it's a special attacker unlike a physical attacker. And Volcarona is going to have some pretty good special bulk, especially with that Quiver Dance. I don't think I want to one-shot him, but I don't think he can do much to me either, unless he has some sort of different set, Hidden Power Rock, which will be still not even, I don't think it's still going to one-shot even with that. And I think Volcarona might be able to save us this game because, as you can see, it just took out that Manectric. I don't think Vaporeon can do much. It's probably going to take a hit. Yeah, it's not going to do much back though. It can't even burn because Volcarona is a fire type, which is great. And worst case situation, I can always go for the Roost and maybe another Quiver Dance if I need to. But unless he has something else, like if he has priority user like Greninja or something, Water Shuriken, then maybe the tables would turn. But I still do have 4 Pokemon that are still remaining. But at the same time, though, like any type of priority attacker like that, if they have a good matchup against what I have remaining, it's not going to be good. Like Greninja probably wouldn't do much against Tangrowth, but it's like Sableye can't do anything back to Greninja. Oh, looks like he took that hit. Dang, okay. I just hope he doesn't get a critical hit. I'm going to restore some HP, so I'm not 100% positive I can one-shot everything else that he has, so this is probably the best play. I feel cheap doing this, but you know, I gotta do what I gotta do to secure that win. And he can't really do much other than watch, unless he gets a critical hit, which I don't think is gonna happen. And even if he does get a critical hit, it's not gonna be the end of the world, because I can just keep roosting. And even worst case, I can just attack again. Yeah, I think this is sufficient enough. I would go for more roost. I could really just stall him out, but you know, I do want to have a bit of fun here, so I'm just gonna continue playing as usual. Alright, so he has Weavile. See, this is what kind of scared me because Weavile does have potential to hit back hard if it takes a hit. It has decent special defense, but it's not going to take a super effective hit. It's just if it has a focus sash. But if it had a focus sash, I don't think it could do significant enough damage to really be too much of a threat. So yeah, that's out of the way. I don't know what his last Pokemon is, but Volcarona really did save us this game. Unless this Genesect somehow outspeeds, which I don't, unless it's a Choice Scarf, it could. But then at that point, like, you know, it's very unlikely. Yeah, so that's GG. Volcarona really did come in clutch there. That's why you should run Volcarona. Really saved me that game. Like, I actually thought I was going to lose that, but yeah, GG. We are now taking on Bonks08. And his setup looking pretty nice. He got that shiny Grimmsnarl over there. And not a bad looking team. So I think he has potential to do some damage, but looking at it, I don't really know what he could start with. Now, if he really had a competitive team, he could be running Stealth Rock on that Swampert. He could even be running something on this Colossal. I don't really know Colossal well enough to be able to comment on it. And then the Grimmsnarl could be Prankster with Joe's screen set up, but you know, we're gonna find out. But I'm gonna start with, well, I'll start with Excadrill this time. So I think I'd rather get this in. Sableye is a bit more easier to actually get in the game compared to Excadrill. And yeah, it looks like that might have been a good call. He starts off at his Colossal. And I don't know if I can one-shot it, which is why I'm tempted to Rapid Spin. And he could also switch, seeing that the Excadrill is out. So I would have good reason to go for the Rapid Spin. But I could even set up Star Rocks. But I'll probably start with Earthquake. I'd rather get this out of the game, if possible. Yeah, that's a one-shot. I think Colossal has an ability. I don't know if it's against just water types or if it's against all super effective attacks. I don't think it's Filter. It has a name, like something where it has like some sort of benefit against 4 times weaknesses. I don't really know, but alright, well here he goes for Mimikyu, which is not really that scary because he can't really do much to Excadrill. Except in this game, it doesn't have that new mechanic where Mimikyu... Oh, okay, I don't even know what that is. I thought Mimikyu had that ability, but it looks like that's not the case. That is a bit messed up, but after all, though, this game does have its flaws, like Chansey not working at all, so I guess that is just to be expected. So here he goes into Alakazam. This is not a PvP team. I could just go for the sweep with just Excadrill like this. I don't think he really knows what he's fighting against. He went for Psychic. But at the same time, I don't know what else he would really gone for that would have done more damage. I mean, well, like you could run some coverage, maybe Focus Blast. That would be the best competitive set. But I don't think this guy is really competitive at this very moment. But I do like that Grim Snarl a lot. That looks really clean for a shiny. It's a cool one at that. It's not the most attractive shiny by any means, but it's one that's very different from the original, which I enjoy. So he could have a fighting move. Okay, Sucker Punch. I don't know if Earthquake will do enough to take him out. I hope it does. Okay, never mind. I guess it's because it was a critical hit. But then at the same time, I am running full attack X schedule, so it does have that just 135 base attack with the Earthquake stab, which does crazy high damage. Oh, okay. This Lucario might actually outspeed me, but it does have pre-mega evolution speed, so that might hinder it if it doesn't have any speed investment, like my X schedule. Or we're about to find out shortly. Extreme speed. Okay, yeah, that's unfortunate. If I had more HP, I would have been able to take that, but unfortunately, that was not the case. So I'm just gonna go into Volcarona and probably finish the game, unless he has something that resists Volcarona's stabs, which is very unlikely, but possible. So Mega Lucario does have high potential to be scary when you're running Swords Dance and using the adaptability boost to the fullest, but most people in this game, they just kind of just run Mega Lucario. They don't really abuse the strongholds of it. Like it's like with Salamence, some people run Mega Salamence, but they don't actually use Aerolite. They just run it for the sake of running it. So I'm just gonna go for Bug Buzz and just get this over with. It's just the fastest way. Oh, okay, that did no damage at all. That is a really tanky Swampert. Dang, that's actually crazy. I'll just go for the Z move actually, because I can just do that and finish him off. I shouldn't have thought of that earlier. But, alright, never mind. He forfeits. Alright, GG.